Hello and welcome to WMKC TV with me, Chris McCarthy. Third final is the Minimax final, and again, just like the juniors, we had 34 drivers enter this full grid. So sure to be exciting as always, the Minimax class. And on pole position we have the number 11 of Jonathan Hoggard, who took victory last month, so looking to do the double. Alongside him we have last year's champion Kieran Ragg, who really had a sort of tough start to this season, so looking to get things back on track. So two teammates, two Pro Train teammates there on the front row. Second row we have Timothy Armadi and Saul Robinson, and on row 3 we have Tyler Chesterton, the cadet graduate, and Bierman in the 36. And we've had a spinner there on the roll-up lap. I think that was the number 30 car of Pindoria. I'm not too sure what happened there. Just as I was glancing down there, just missed that happen. So that's very strange. Let's hope he can get going again. You see the marshals there waving them to slow down. Will we get away first time? Looks nice and good to me. So here we go. Jonathan Hoggard leads him into turn 1. He's had a great start. Kieran Ragg's lost a couple positions there. I think he's down in 4th or 5th place. 5th place, I think. We come up the hill. Will we all get through safely? Hoggard defends. Looks like a very clean start here from the Minimax drivers. As we come down the hill now, Hoggard leads him into turn 6. I think that's the 18, is it, in second? Yes, it is, of Armadi. And in 3rd place, I believe that is Tyler Chesterton. So the whole of the inside row there getting the better start. See Ragg there on the outside row. Didn't get away as fast as his teammate. Dropped back down to 5th position. So he is following Bailey, I believe that is, as we come to finish the first lap. So very close here. Hoggard into turn 1. Ever since he, I mentioned last month that he was racing out in Europe in the Winter Cup, and ever since then he's really come on leaps and bounds, isn't he? He's just see what the experience of racing out in Europe has given him. As Ragg there loses some positions, I think Bailey it was who led that attack. He did, he passed Bailey, and then he was now passed by Bierman, that is their Fender, and I think he's even lost another position. So Ragg here, a terrible start to this race continues, doesn't it? The number 60 also getting through, and he looks very slow. I wonder if he's having a problem. That was Mason Ruff who also passed him. If he is having a problem there, Kieran Ragg, just have to keep an eye on that. See if we can spot him in the background. He is there, but yeah, just got to get things, got to get his head back together and get going. That's Kieran Ragg, because Hoggard here is well away and clear. Got Armadi in behind. The top 4 have broken away here from the rest. Chesterton in there, Robinson also in there. So yeah, in the early stages these 4 have broken away. 5th place I believe is Bailey leading the peloton. Come through into turn 7 and now into turn 8. Hoggard, he's had a good day of things. Took a 2nd, a 4th and a 3rd in his heats, and Ragg took a victory in his 6th and a 4th to put him on the front row. The other victories in the heats went to Armadi and to Chesterton. So yeah, all running at the sharp end. Cast my eye back to the grid and some drivers to watch out for. Edwards in the 78 started on the 11th row. Didn't have a great day in the heats, but see if he can make some progress here in the final. We now come back through turn 6. We've got a back marker. They're just starting to approach now. I just see him going through a shot there. Not too sure who that is. Oh, and we have a move for 2nd. Chesterton goes into 2nd place. Into Chapman's. Great move there. And now that's Robinson trying to come through. Armadi was very aggressive there. Showing Robinson the outside of the track into the grass. So now Chesterton, who's been very impressive since his move up from cadets. And look at this train here we have for 5th place. Bailey there with Fender, Bierman. And we see a change as they come up the hill. I don't think they're going to stay in order, so Chesterton now will be the man to lead the attack on the leader, Hoggard. So just got a slight gap, did Hoggard, in all of that battling there. But I'm sure Chesterton will try and close that down as quick as he can. See Fender there coming through, another cadet graduate. So doing a good job on this Fender. There's Jordan Musk there in the 23, who ran this championship last year, and an ever-improving Jordan Musk, run by the LT Motorsport team, Lee Torrey. doing a great job there. And we have a back marker here now. Not too sure who that is. I believe that is the 88 of James Potter. Will he get out of the way? Yes, he does. So that's great. Good to see there from the novice driver, letting everyone go through. See, Robinson just passes him there, so no time there lost for Hoggard, which he'll be happy to see. But despite not losing any time, Chesterton has closed on, and that's just on raw pace, to be honest. So Chesterton right now onto the back of Hoggard. All lapping in the mid 47s here, 47.5s for Chesterton, 47.4s for Armadi, so he's the quickest on track at the moment. Yeah, him and Robinson, in fact, both doing 47.4s. So we have a look, all the drivers come through again. 34 enters, just like we had the junior Rotax. You can just see this Stars and Whilton Championship in the Rotax classes, just providing great grids, and there's nowhere else in the country, maybe PF, maybe that's about it, that can compete with these grids. Chesterton took the lead there, and oh, he spun off. So what happened there? Chesterton took the lead up at turn 3, and coming down the hill, he spun off, and from the angle the camera was positioned at there, couldn't see if that was due to some contact from Hoggard or whether that was a mistake of his own doing. Ooh, so I wouldn't like to call that one, and I can't actually call that one because I do not have, so not get the right angle of it. But also that, I mean, and if there was contact, I'm not saying there was, but I'm not apportioning any blame, but if there was contact, then Hoggard to me doesn't seem like that kind of driver who would intentionally punt someone off. But I'm not, it's hard to say. I don't think there was. It's hard to call, isn't it? I'm not too sure if there was contact, but if there was, it wasn't intentional. I think I'll leave it at that. You can see Chesterton there, so he's recovered just in front of Jordan Musk. I think he's running in about 8th position, that looks like. So it didn't lose him loads of time, and obviously it's cost him a good few places. He'll be gutted with that. Just took the lead, and yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, running in about 8th position, and in all of that, there was some battling also going on from the second row starters here, Armadi and Robinson. So now that's now giving Hoggard quite a comfortable lead as we're now into the second half of the race from Armadi and Robinson. They're now battling it out for second. Kieran Ragg, I think, has now come through to 4th place. I'll be able to confirm that once I see him. Yes, he is. So really, this is the main battle on track now. Will we see Armadi and Robinson work together to try and close Hoggard up? Or do they feel they do not have enough time to do so? And will we see them just battling it out between themselves for second place? As we now see Ragg there with Bailey behind. That group split up all of a sudden. So maybe that was due to that incident as well. You can see Chesterton there has now passed Angus Fender. Runs in 7th place. Oh, we had a change for second, so that answers our questions, isn't it? They are obviously going to be battling it out between themselves for this second place. Robinson there just past Armadi up the hill. Has a quick look over his shoulder. Come through 7 and into Chapman's. That's an interesting little sort of sticker design Robinson has on the front of his car. I'm not sure if that's making a word out or not. I'll have to maybe ask him next meeting and find that one out. Yeah, you can just see there, very interesting sticker kit as they come through turn 1. So Kieran Ragg's now pulled away from this battle here, hasn't he? He's comfortably in 4th position. This between Bailey and Bierman. I don't know where Angus Fender has got to. I think he's maybe battling with Chesterton. I'm actually too sure. He come through now. There's Chesterton. I believe Fender is there battling with Musk. So yeah, we'll see them come through now. Yeah, it is. Let's see who else is in that battle. I believe the 68 of Cornwell is in there as well. 43 of Corey J. Coop. I think Thomas Byrne, another cadet graduate, also running in that battle. So let's keep an eye on how that goes on. You can see Robinson, since passing Armadi, he's flown up to the back of Hoggard, and he may have timed this race to perfection because we are now onto the last lap. Robinson just put in the fastest lap of a 47.41, and now looking, you can see he's all over the back of Hoggard. Will we be able to make a pass coming down the hill? Hogard doesn't defend. Robinson not quite close enough. We have a back marker coming up. Let's hope that he doesn't cause too much trouble. Or cause any trouble, rather. We're coming to Chapman's now. Robinson can't get past A. He's only really got one more option left now, which is the boot. Hogard looks over, defends. Robinson. He doesn't take the wide line. That's interesting. And some contact there between him and Hogard. Hogard really leaning on the brakes. And there was some contact. Robinson went for glory. Hogard takes victory. Armadi second. Robinson finishes third. Rag was fourth. Bailey finished fifth. Bierman sixth. Chesterton seventh. Byrne finished eighth. Corey J. Cooper ninth. And Cornwell finished 10th. Also, that was interesting, wasn't it? Robinson just hit Hogard at the right time. Then was all over the back of him into the boot. Did take the wide sweeping line, which was interesting. May have been thinking Hogard would have moved over whilst braking. And you can see there was a bit of contact in the second part of the boot. Robinson went for all or nothing, didn't he? Bit of a do or die move into the last corner. Didn't pull off for him. He ran wide. And Armadi was left there to pick up second place. But nevertheless, what can you say? All he can probably say, at least he gave it a go. Still leads with a podium. So well done to Jonathan Hogard. That's 2 wins in a row now. Armadi second and Robinson third. So Hogard now becoming the man to beat in this mini-max class. Will we see him take a hat-trick of wins? Do join us next month to find out. Next on track is the iArmy Cadet race.